The B-1 Lancer is a supersonic bomber built in the 1970s. Commonly known as Bone for B-1, this uniquely designed aircraft marked its historical 10,000 combat sortie or mission this past Sunday on February 26, 2012. Captain Mark Kimball, aircraft commander, explains the difference between a sortie and a combat sortie.
We'll fly a sortie at home for training, and you'll go against simulated threats with simulated targets, and you're just out practicing. A combat sortie, now we're taking all that training and we're actually applying it.
A remarkable achievement for an aircraft not originally built for these continuous missions.
Pretty amazing that an airplane that was designed for low-level strategic attack, in a nuclear role back in the 70s and 80s when it was first designed, has really evolved into a pretty good combat platform, especially in the close air support fight like we see in Afghanistan now.
This 10,000th combat mission also has a personal meaning to its crew members.
Because this is my first deployment with the B-1. I'm actually the youngest aviator, a part of the team, so I'm very honored.
My father flew a bomber for 23 years, and I'm excited to carry on our family tradition and legacy in flying the B-1.
I got to watch the very first combat sortie launch on that date on December 16th, 1998, and pretty surreal watching two B-1s take off at 2 o'clock in the morning to go do strikes.
So there's other three people you spend, somewhere over like 300 hours cramped in an area the size of a minivan or something. So it's like it's a big road trip with like three of your closest friends.
On the line from airmen to production superintendents or pro-supers, 10,000 combat missions means 10,000 maintenance successes.
It's amazing that we've been here this long to support friendly forces on ground, and it's just a good thing to be a part of.
I was a crew chief on B-1s for about 14 years. I know what they're going through. It's a tough aircraft to work. It's challenging. Some days you just want to just go home and cry after the day you have, but when you see the aircraft, I think you mentioned it, when you see the aircraft take off, it's what it's all about. And these guys, I know they feel the same way.
The B-1 will continue to be the backbone of America's long-range bomber force, and 10,000 combat sorties is only the beginning. I'm Technical Sergeant Lisa Carlson, Southwest Asia.